Okay, welcome back to Little Phantom from Phantom Arties in Belgium. Um, this little palette, yeah, this all belongs with it. Um, is hold on. Did I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and then 2 extra? Yeah, okay. Um, so these are actually just gouache tubes. The center mixing tray, pop, pop. No, no, it's stuck. You can turn it and stuff like that, but this is plastic actually. This part is plastic. The box is metallic, but the center is plastic. So you can just hold it if you want to like this. But no, it doesn't pop up. It doesn't pop out. Right. Space, stuffies, okay. So what I did, these are just 10 of the gouache Pebeos that I put in here. You can see it did crack, but I don't mind. I mean, it still paints, so you know. I do have water. I almost forgot, but I do have water in this one. It's a jar of peanut butter. Yay! And I'm going to use the brush that came with the palette just to make it easier on myself. However, hello Brenda. I did, however, I had this little, this little thing here where normally there was this kind of mousse thing in here. I forgot where I put it. I put it somewhere safe. I put it somewhere safe, like, I was, just forgot where I put it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I put my brushes in there. Thing is, you have your pot with brushes. Normally, you just, poke them in the plastic thingy. And you can use this as a water pot. So, and the thing is, wait, so these I had already. So the ones with these handles I had already. All these. Oh, see, I keep on losing this kind of stuff. Seriously. And there were like 5 or 6 of those. If I can find them. Maybe I should just put my sunglasses on my head so I can actually see the colors. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to sort them a little bit and I'm going to tell you which ones I got. And blah, blah. I had a few. This is a. This is one of those. This is one of those. I bought 3 sets of pencils because it says penselen in Dutch, but it's actually brushes. That doesn't belong there. That belongs there. The box thingy that I have here. This is a very cheap. It cost me like, I don't know, €1.50, something like that. So just sorting out a little bit. This is another kind of thing. This is one that belongs there. That one belongs there too. These are my 2 riggers. I have 2 riggers and suddenly one of them was without a little plastic thingy, which I normally need my glasses for, but okay, it got back in there. That's good. This was actually a set of 12 where this pot came in. Oh well, the 12 brushes came in a pot, actually. This is one of those. Which one are those? These are other ones, okay. Yep, that's not one of those. It's not one of these. This one goes there. Almost there, people. Almost there. This was a cheap brush. That one goes in there. This was one that I got with the pencils. That's another one I bought separately. Cheap one. Nope, that's still another one. Oh my god. That one belongs there. That one belongs with that one too. Then we have another one of these, another one of these. That belongs actually here. Okay, so the pot came originally with these. Sorry for the sorting and stuff, but this way I can I can show best. So the pot originally came with these and had a little mush thingy at the bottom where, you know, they were just tucked in and you could, you know, pull them out. And I tried to fit in, you know, all the rest of the pencils that I can use, watercolor and stuff. But you know, it was like, oh, glasses back on. Ooh. But you know, you see, it didn't really, you know, this can't really fit. So these were the original ones that came in there. There were some that I, you know, like this one, for example, number 5, that I would definitely use. Number 7, stuff like that, you know, depending on what I'm doing. That's that. These are just 2 cheap ones that are good for background stuffies. Okay, so I have my 2 riggers because I wanted to do something like Heather did. So I've got a 0 and a 4 from Pebeo, apparently. An iris. So a 0 and a 4. Thing is, sometimes I feel those are a little bit too long. I don't actually have the, you know, you kind of need to learn to work with them, and I still need to learn. So this is one that I got with the watercolor, very soft one, very soft one. I actually need to wet it if I want to put it in there. So this one is one that came with the 24 watercolor pencils that I bought from Staedtler, the cheap ones. Put that back in there. This is one that I bought from a shop, from Panduro Hobby, whatever, because I wanted one, you know, that was straight, but still a little bit soft. So that's one of those. It's number 6 apparently. These are the ones that I got from Vicky in Happy Mail, Royal Taklon, and I usually use the number 5 because it has a point and I like the point. That's where I did my secret garden stuff with. Then these I also bought, can't remember, well, this is another one. Can't remember when exactly. This one I haven't used yet, this one I haven't used it, but I did use some of the others, like this one I used and stuff like that, so. Then, this is also one that I bought, oh, yeah, this is also one that because I wanted a very small one. I'm not sure if you can even see that, and my screen went dark. It's like very tiny. But very short hairs, so it's actually for miniature details almost. And then these are very cheap ones, but I have noticed that some of these actually, you know, they're okay. I mean, it's like, I don't know, €1.50 or something for these. And you can see that I have used them, and like this one, for example, is one of my favorites. So also use this and this one. So I still have 2 packets of those just in case these go a little bit wrong. But where did I put? I think I lost. I think I lost some brushes or something. I don't know. Anyway, oh no, I haven't lost any brushes. I think. I don't know. So anyway, these are ones that these are peacock brushes. Because I was asking around during streams, you know, what kind of brush numbers do you need, and etc. etc. So I have the 12. This is one of the thickest brushes that I have now, and I also have it was a package with 3, and it also gave you a 6 and a 3, so it gave you a 3 small, 6 medium, and then the 12 one for large. So that came in a package. And then hold on, this one I had from another set. That one I had from another set, and I also had one of these from another set. And then because I wanted to, hold on, 1, 3, these are Daily Brownie ones, and they were like, was there also a liner in that one? I'm not sure. But one of these had a liner, but it's like a rigger, but a little bit shorter, like a half rigger or something, if you want to call it that way. And I bought 2 packages actually, one with something like this, and then this and this, and then, you know, something something like that. Not sure, no, not this one, this one, and no, something like that, something in that kind of area. Yeah, I think this one was actually in this package, and then 1, 3, and there should be 5. Yeah, 1, 3, and 5, and then there was. You probably can't even see that. So number 1, a number 5, a number 3, and then this one was automatically in there. It's an angled one. And then the other set was a number 8, because people said we need around 12 or 8, so this one is an 8. And then we also the same 1.5 inch, the angled one, and then 2 more rounds. The one is like the number 2 liner. It's like half a rigger-ish. And last but not least, a number 3 round. Because I want to, you know, do more watercolor stuffies, and of course having some brushes, of course, yeah, some brushes for me that's like, oh, let's buy I don't know how many. It was 3, 4, and 4. It's like 11 brushes, but you know. Did I do the wrong side now again? Oh no, I didn't. I need to screw it on, and ta-da! Everything's secure. So anyway, that was a little tidbit stuffy. Yeah, I still need to use them because I haven't actually been able, with my headache, I haven't been able to do precision stuff. Anyway, right, so the little travel stuffy, it comes with, this is the Winsor Newton Cotman travel stuffy 12 that I actually have here. With the original colors, I do have a few extra colors that I haven't put in there because I want to see, you know, how I can mix my own colors with this kind of palette. Excuse me. Right. Yeah, the white. I'm not gonna test the white of those gouaches because, you know. But I do have another one. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna test the white. I'm just going to. This was actually my Inktober booklet, but it's upgraded to an art journal. Because the only thing I did of Inktober was these kind of stuffies, so anyway, right, yellow. Of course, the thing is, maybe I should use my water brush, because gouache is not the same as watercolor though, but you know, this is very light as I can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna use my water brush because this way I won't have to keep on rubbing. Right, okay. Just making sure everything stays in the point. And zip, close it back up. Water brush. Right, where did I put the water brush? I should have put it there or here. That's my big one. No, I need a smaller one. Nope, it's gonna be in the red pouch, of course, because it's been a while since I've used that one. Red pouch. I've got. Where's my green one? Right, okay, yellow it is. Sometimes you lose stuff. Seriously, you lose stuff. Oh, found it. Right, okay. Let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Maybe I just need to use my... Oh, I'm gonna use my medium. Water enough? Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so let's go in the yellow again. Pick up some more pigment. Of course, you know, because it's gouache, it has another... it has other binding agents and whatnot, so the color is not the same as watercolor, but you know. That's the yellow. There you go for orange, but you know, you can still use gouache for backgrounds or stuff like that, so. And you will see the comparison with the Winsor Newton ones here. Maybe I could use like, I don't know, little. Okay. That was orange, now we're going for the pinky red. Actually, I should have put this red there, but at that time, when I put it in there, I didn't know a lot of color theory yet, so pinky red. Because according to the color wheel, yellow, orange, and then the orangey red. But these are just the gouache ones, and then we have the purple one. That's this one. But as you can see, I mean, they last quite a long time though, so. But they're also good for backgrounds if you don't want to use your more expensive stuff. And this was on sale. And the thing is, the problem was, you know, you have this little barcode here, but the machine picked up on the barcode here. So I actually paid the price for one tube for this whole package. So it was handy, very handy. Because it was like, I don't know, 10 euros for these, but I actually paid like, I don't know, 93 cents for these. So anyway, so this should be the pinky red, the orangey red, but it still looks pinky to me. Even though, you know, it still looks pinky. Can't help it. Right, then we have the ultramarine blue. That's the one you actually use with this kind of red to make a purple. Then we have a cold blue, which is good to make green. And now we have a green that was already in here. Oh. Okay, it's a bit more pigmented. Yeah, it was a very nice bargain. So I had these for 93 cents. Yay! Of course, these, because these are not, you know, they don't belong to the primaries. This one was like €2 and a bit, and this one was €3 and a bit. But they only had silver. They didn't have the bronze or gold at that time. So, Mildred, hello. Right, okay, so we have the green, then we have a brown. You see, I'm just doing this, you know, as the the gouache wants to fall. I'm not doing anything particular. Then we have the black. I'm going to clean my brush a little bit more now because I don't want any black in my silver. Yeah, I apparently have. Oh, that's supposed to be going there. And this is silver. I'm going to rub it in real good because I want to actually see that there's silver on the page. So, let's see, one of those already. Ah, good thing I have my glue stick. Oh, hello, Heather. Hello. Thing is, these papers have some kind of coating on it, so they don't like to stick. That's a bit of a problem. 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 It's not a first word, problem. So yeah, this part is from the eco-line tree that I wanted to do, but these are the kind of colors that come from the Pebeo gouache. It's not too bad. It can be used for a it can be used for backgrounds else if you want to, like pencils or whatnot. I do love the shimmery. Right, okay, next. So those were the gouaches. I will put those back where they belong, which is in my little jar here that you can't see on screen. But I like to have everything kind of, yeah. Then, these are the Winsor Newton, N-Cotman. As you can see, I've got little maps in here. And most of them are the same colors there, except for, wait, that color is already in there. Crimson is in there. Ultramarine is in there. Common red hue is in there. Cadmium yellow hue is in there. Lemon yellow hue is in there. This one is not in there. Purple lake is not in there either. Burnt sienna, that one isn't there. Set green. Is this the black one? That's intense blue, yellow ochre. Right, okay. So because you see I have another palette I have another palette, this one. So these are the extras that I have. And I bought, which one is this? Permanent Rose and what's the other one called? Purple Lake. I haven't put them in here because I wanted to see what I could get out of the original colors. Oh, censored. Oh, didn't I open? I didn't open links. Links are open. Alright, Carol, you were censored. So these two I haven't put in there because I want to see how far I can get with these colors. So this is my little stash of little pans. Let's put that back where it belongs. So we'll just start with the beginning. I will put them next to. So these haven't been used yet, and I have no idea how much I should use on my brush or how much I shouldn't use on my brush. Okay. So as you can see, there's quite a difference between this and this. Well, for me there is a difference. Hold on. And then we go to the cadmium hue, I believe it is. Hold on. Need to check it over here. Cadmium yellow hue. This is the lemon, and now this is the cadmium yellow hue. I'm just going to. So as you can see, you can feather it out even more. But yeah. And then we have our cadmium red hue. I think there's a little layer of something to protect, and then you actually get to the pigment. Whoa, that's lots of pigment right there. Lots and lots of pigment. Lots and lots of pigment. I can keep on going and going and going. Okay. So I used a little too much from that one, but you know, as you can see, they're very pigmented. A lot more pigmented than these ones, of course. And then we have the warm red. Or do they call it the cold red? The pinky red. Is that the cold or warm red? I keep forgetting. Alright. I hadn't gotten through the first layer yet. So it has a little protection layer first before you can access it. That's that. And then we have I think, yeah, I'm at the pigment. Then we have this kind of blue. But as you can see, you can go further. And then we have the other. Look at that blue. Ooh, nom, 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 nom. Ooh, which blue is that? I really like that blue. Which blue is that? Intense blue, phthalo blue, or Fred blue. Fred blue. Oh yeah, I really like that blue. Oh yeah, I do. Cold red. So the pinky red is gold red. Yeah, but I mean seriously, look at this one. It's so no 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 no. Right. Okay. Next. Uh-oh. All right. Oh no no no. Yeah. Okay. I see what I did there. I see what I did. I had changed the colors, but I didn't change them here. Darn. Yeah, I hadn't changed that. Can I pick it up? Uh, yeah, not really. Tiny bit, but not really. Oh well. I had changed those two around because I thought this would fit better under. No, yeah, this one fit better under that one. Oh well. And this is the other green. Gonna do it like this. Oh, I like that green. Ooh, I like that green. It's like a. I really like that green. Which green is that? The Viridian Hue. Viridian Hue. And then we're going to the. See, this one. This has like anti-glue coating or something. I don't know. Keeps on getting loose. Just stay there, will you? It's like the third time I'm gluing those. Right, okay, so then we have the this one. So first I need to get through the little layer thingy. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice. This is the yellow ochre. And then we have the, is that burnt sienna? Yeah, burnt sienna. Ooh. Of course, I don't think I've been using the full potential, but you know, you catch my drift. Just using the rest of. And then we have the burnt umber. I was going to say burnt umber, but I wasn't sure. To be honest, I'm very happy that they didn't include black. Ooh, look at that rich brown. Mm. But as you can see, the stuff is. I really like him. Yep, I really like him. He got my stamp of approval. So you see the difference in, you know, in the intensity and stuff and like that, and you know. better color range on these. But you know, for backgrounds and stuff like that, you know, this isn't bad. You do feel that this feels a little bit more chalky than these. So these feel a little bit more chalky, but you know, if you just want to play around and stuff, gouaches, you know, is okay. But you know, when you go to this, and these are just the Cotman ones, these aren't actually the professional ones, so need to try this a little. Um, hmm. I'm going to let those dry while they're sitting here, so I'm just gonna move them to the back. And what do we have here? These are the Pebeo watercolor aquarelle fine set of 24. It was on sale. There was the 12 for €14.50, and there was a 24 for 22 or €23.50. So it was like, yeah, okay, let's go for these. They had a brush, a free brush that came with it. If I can open the darn thing. Oh, there it is. You can, it's a brush you need to screw. It has a little screw that fits into here. And you just screw it, and ta-da, you have a brush. I think this would be good for, you know, more like the background stuff. Doesn't say what size. I have no idea about sizes. Anyway, now I need to let my brush dry, of course, before I start to put it back in the plastic. It's a soft one. Soft. Anyway, what I did do is just dry. Yep, dry enough. Turn the page if it wants to. Yeah, there we go. So these came, let me show you if I can get one out. I kind of pushed them in there. These are also those little nap thingies. Oh, that's good to know, Shells. Thank you. Most of the cotton ones in that set are single pigments, so they should mix well. Very good to know. So this is like, I put the number on there. This is number 10. So this is stuck here, and this is stuck here. That's glued onto there. And you have these little thingies that was just, you know, attached here, but it has an anti-glue coating thingy. So we actually had to, like, you know, rip it off like that. But you still have some, you know. It's not the same like the Winsor Newton ones, because Winsor Newton ones are like just like little plastic wrappers that you can pull off. This one was a bit different, so it was a bit, you know, kind of like, okay, I need to tear it right on. I want to tear it right on the edge, but then suddenly it went inside and stuff like that. But yeah, and these were all, you know, separately packed, but not in plastic or anything. So, but okay, you need to go over there because I'm not going to use you. I'm going to use this one. So, I'm going to start with the. Okay, let's put my thingy like this. I think this also has a coat. Oh, okay. So, That's the yellow one, the lemon yellow, I presume. Oh, primary yellow, lemon yellow. I think I need to. It also has some kind of coating on there, it seems. That seems better. And then we're going further with the cadmium yellow pale. Cadmium yellow pale. Let's just rub my brush in there. Yep, I've got pigment. I'm just going to use the pigments. There we go. And then we're going further to the. I need to put my glasses on every time. It's getting a bit darker here. To the dark cadmium yellow, which almost actually looks like an orange. I really love this color. Yep, I like that color. I'm going further to the. This should be the original orange. Ah, yeah, okay. This is the original orange. But you see the pigment still lasts. I don't like to throw, I don't like to, if my brush is with pigment, I don't really like to, wash it all away. I'd rather use it, a little bit on here. And then we have the primary red cadmium. So that's actually the warm red. Yeah, that looks pinky. That looks pinky. Oh, hold on. Huh. Right. My mistake. See, that's the problem with these. Okay, I'm just going to, okay. So I'm going to switch those numbers. My fault. It's actually, it's like, you do have some problem. I'm going to put those. Okay. And then, little mistake. And then we've got this one that we. That's number 5 then. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I see it now. I see it. I was like, this isn't right. Yeah, that was indeed not right. So I need to switch those. Where's my little... Here it is. My mistake. But the thing is, it's like... Because it's round, I had a mistake. So I actually need to make sure that I keep track of which color I'm using. So this color... it mixed with the green on the other side. So as you can see, these kind of laid on top. These laid on top, but these go through. Huh. These laid on top as well. This is printer paper, by the way. Good morning, Eileen. So the gouache laid on top because, yeah, they laid on top. These laid on top as well. Yeah, most of the time. A little bit of shadowing, but didn't go through. But these actually go through because I actually see the red here. Huh. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. That's where they start to mix. Need to keep in mind for next time. Right. Moving little thingy. So the Pebeos go through printer paper more than the rest. Not sure why. Because I worked quite wet with these as well. Okay. So we have that one, now we have that one. So we don't make the same mistake again. Okay, the purple one was violet permanence, and now we're going for the ultramarine blue. Okay, maybe it's me. Well, it's okay, I guess, but I like the one here better. The ones from Winsor Newton. But it's not. It's not. It's not. No. Okay. So this is the ultramarine blue here, and that is the ultramarine blue there. Okay, then this should be the small letters. Primary phthalo blue. It's actually, so this is actually the same color as the Winsor Newton ones, the same name. But I have a feeling that the Winsor Newton has more pigment in them. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't know enough about watercolors yet. Then we have cobalt blues. I did that one. I need to go there so I actually can keep track of what I'm doing. So I'm doing the cobalt now. Not a, it's a little bit of difference, but and then we go to yes, Eileen. Yes, Eileen. That's just from lately. That's just from lately. It's from when did I go to see the doctors? I went to the doctors Wednesday. I went to the doctors Wednesday, so I got these and these. 14. So this one should be 14. Let's just check, shall we? Yep, that's 14. Thing is, it's harder to keep track of when they're like this. Very odd. Maybe my brain isn't wired in the round way or something. I don't know. Oh, this one is quite. This one is very pigmented. This was the Prussian blue. As you can see, I'm just feathering it out. The Prussian blue, yeah, I like the Prussian blue, but see, this is the thread blue over there, but the thread blue that comes here, yeah, it's different. This seems more muted. This one seems brighter for some reason. Anyway, next. And then we're going to a green blue or whatever. No, apparently indigo. Okay. Going to an indigo. So indigo. Is this indigo? This seems like a dirty blue to me, but okay, if they want to call it indigo, then it's indigo. Hmm. Okay, and then we're going to the greens, and we start with permanent green. Permanent green. That's not bad. I like the permanent green. Okay, and then we're going for some phthalo green, so thread green. Yeah, I like that one too. Oh yeah, I like that one. Normally, I'm not really a green kind of person, but yeah. And then we're going into the corner for sap green. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm mostly just saying this like favorite of colors stuffies, not really, you know, the quality. Okay, and then we go, oops, over there. And we're going for the earth green. Earth green. I kind of need to. Actually, kind of nice as a background. As a background for something, but you know. Right. Okay. So that was the earth green, and then we're going to the yellow ochre. My screaming dark. Excuse me. Yellow ochre. Zip. Yellow ochre. Now I just need to check. This is the yellow ochre, the Pebeos, and this is the yellow ochre from Winsor Newton. It's kind of the same. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Yeah. And then zip, moving my little thingy here. And then we go for the burnt sienna. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. That anti-glue coat is starting to work on my nerves. So I was going to check the burnt sienna. Seems that this seems a little warmer. The Winsor Newton one seems a tiny bit warmer. Next. I suppose that's the burnt umber. Oh no. Yep. Burnt umber. Now this burnt umber seems a bit warmer than this one. No, it has more. I mean, with warmer, I mean it has more yellow orange-ish thing in there than this one. Now we've got the sepia. It's like this one is kind of in between there, but more on that side. This one. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, no, never mind. And then we have Payne's Gray. It's actually a nice one. It looks like it's a bit of a family of this one, of the what they call indigo. Looks like it's a bit of a family. Okay, Okay, and then we have the black, which I don't necessarily need, but just for swatching's sake, I'll just use it. Just brush. There we go. I'm very impressed with the Winsor Newton one, so I'm trying, this one definitely has some very nice colors. Well, as far as I know from watercolors, because I'm still learning about watercolors. It's not bad. I mean, for the price that I paid like, I don't know, $22.50 or $23.50. So for the 24 colors, that's absolutely not bad at all. And I see myself using quite a few of them, but I actually fell in love with these. I can't help myself. But as colors go, you got 4 greens, 4 brownish, brown yellow, the earth tones, 4 blues. No, 5 actually, because this one is actually still in blue too. And then you have 1 purple. This, yeah, I don't know really what this is. What is this? It's kind of a weird in-between one, apparently. A Lazarine Crimson. Supposed to be some kind of red purplish, I guess. These ones I switched. Yeah, but that one seems kind of pale. In comparison with this one, that one seems kind of pale, more like darkens, not pure, contaminated. I don't know. I do like this color very much. I do like this color very much. I do like this and this color very much. So I'm definitely going to use both palettes because but these are the kind of yeah. And as you can see, it's actually great to use as a background, and you can just write on there with your ballpoint pen. So Lazarine Crimson will make some nice purples. Yeah, I thought so, because it kind of leans close to the violet permanent or permanent violet. Yeah, so it kind of leans close to this one. So I would think that if you put this and this one together, you can get various shades around this one. Or you can just, make it a little bit lighter with this one, or if you want it to be a little bit more on the blue side, you mix it with this one. So, but overall, I'm quite there we go again. Slime. But those, they have an, they have an anti-coating stuff. I don't know what this is. But I'm starting to recognize some colors already from just, the color instead of having to read them all. That's progress. Progress is good. Progress is good. Right. Okay. What time are we? Oh my god, is it already after 4? Oh my god. Time goes fast. Okay, this brush has dried up, so we can deconstruct the brush. Put it back where it belongs. Seriously, time flies, people. Time flies. Right, okay, put that in that one and just let it slide and fold. So that is where that belongs. The brush is good. And it's, yeah, it's almost dry. It's almost dry. It's a nice crinkly. So yeah, we did these and these and these today. These are dry, I suppose. Yeah, these are dry. These are the Newton ones. These aren't dry yet. Let's put them there. And these were just my gouache thingies, which I can't forget which is which, so I put them back where I whoop, excuse me, where I took them from. Ow! Seriously, I'm going to get my headache back just from putting my head against my camera. Right, okay, so that's that. Let's put that back where I'm supposed to it from. I also have, because I was looking for that little paper thingy, that I thought I lost, but I haven't lost actually. So I'm gonna just try. Yeah, it's dry. Colors! Yay! Okay, sorry. Because I was short on a, where is it? Here. On lemon yellow, because I didn't have lemon yellow. I had light yellow, but not lemon yellow. So now I have a lemon yellow. And I was short on ultramarine. Where did I put it? Here. This is the ultramarine deep. Oh, where's the name? Okay, they changed it. Okay. Now the name is here. Ultramarine dark. This is the ultramarine dark. I haven't tested them yet, but I'm not going to at the moment because I actually had another idea to do. Time's flying, seriously, time's flying. And what I also had, oh, right, okay. So I do have a gold ochre. I seriously love all those warm colors. I can't help myself. And what I didn't have was a yellow ochre. I had a brown ochre. I had a saffron yellow and a dark ochre, but I didn't have gold ochre. And I didn't have yellow ochre either. And what I do have next is burnt sienna. Yeah, burnt sienna. I didn't have burnt sienna either. So, but I have all the primaries now, and you know the few that are, you know, the earth tones. So, woohoo! Yay! But I'm going to, whoop, careful. I'm going to test those later. I haven't put them in a palette yet either because I need 5 spaces and, hold on, which side do I need to? Let me put it like this. Yeah, see here, this is the black. The black always falls out. It's something with the binding, I'm not sure what it is, but the black always falls out. So I kind of need to be careful that, you know, all the black little spots thingies are back there. So I need like 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 spaces, which is not good. Oh, sorry, wasn't a frame. This is my own color that I made here from. This is a ultramarine light with ultramarine violet, and then I put a few drops of crimson in there. So that is the color I came up with. But I made a sheet of that last week, I think. Yeah. So this is the color that eventually came out of there. This is the ultramarine blue light and ultramarine violet that I made, and then it's like a, I don't know what kind of purple that is. It's a purple, but Not really sure what kind of purple that is. But yes, I've done that as well. So I also need to make sure that if I want to open my thing, then I need to make sure that the thumb thing is on top. So that way the black doesn't contaminate everything else. Because we had a little experience with that last time. Not with the black, but with I think with one of the browns. I think with the brown ochre. Everything had you know, stuff of brown ochre. Right. Okay. So that's that. Yes, very good, Dorothy. Very good. Very good. You never know what you have if you hide it. Right. The idea was to finish ATC cards. Darn. That was one of the other stuff. Wait, let me stop this recording. Let me stop this recording because this is a totally other segment. So let me just stop this recording and thank you for watching.